And welcome back. This film, The Sultan and the Saint, is about a traveling Christian preacher and the ruler of a Muslim empire during the conflict known as the Crusades. It's just one of the many films that will be featured at the upcoming Milwaukee Muslim Film Festival. The lineup in this year's film festival includes films that challenge the stereotypes regarding Islam, Muslims, and refugees.
I love that part of it. And there are dramas and documentaries, but all the features are based on true stories. And here to tell us more about the festival is Janan Najeeb with the Milwaukee Muslim Women's Coalition. Great to see you.
Well, thank you for having me today.
What a great festival. It starts this Monday, the 17th. And the wonderful thing is it runs through Sunday, May 7th. So people have time to watch a lot of these films. You didn't pack it all into a weekend.
Right, and we decided to do that purposely because a lot of the smaller film festivals like ours generally take a weekend, but how many people really have time to watch 6-7 films all in one weekend? And so we wanted to spread it out to really give people an opportunity to try and see all of the films if possible.
And all of the films seem so amazing, and a lot of them are based on true accounts. But I also want to emphasize the fact that many of them are free.
Yes.
I mean, that's awesome.
Huge.
Yeah.
And we did that purposely, and we did it thankfully through a generous grant from the Greater Milwaukee Foundation, the Mary Knoll Fund. And we wanted to offer an opportunity for people to really come and to discuss some of the issues that are out there and that are really kind of front and center in our nation today. And so this year we have several films related to refugees, and we have a number of films, also one film that, for example, talks about a Muslim prince that was brought here on the slave ships, because a lot of people don't realize that 30 to 40% of slaves that were brought to this country were actually Muslim. And so when people say, well, you know, Muslims are new on the block, well, no, actually we have a long history here and have helped to build this country.
Was that Prince Among Slaves?
Yes, it was. It's a beautiful film, a beautiful film.
We're looking at a little bit of it here. Yeah, it looks gorgeous. The cinematography is extraordinary. Let's talk about some of the other films that you have coming up, because we have a great preview of some of them. So SALAM Neighbor, this is one that's going to be free, and this is on the first day of the festival on Monday the 17th.
Right, and we chose to have this as the first film just simply because of all of the talk about refugees these days. And this is very special. It has 2 American filmmakers that actually were able to get registered as refugees. And so they got a tent and they stayed in Jordan in Zaatari refugee camp, and it's amazing. The idea of SALAM Neighbor is because that's a greeting that Muslims have for each other, and so their tent was right next to all of these other refugees, and the humanity of seeing really what these individuals are going through. It's another gorgeous film.
Yes, yes. And then the next one, 3,000 Nights.
3,000 Nights is actually also based on a true story. It's a young Palestinian school teacher who got caught and was arrested by the Israeli authorities mistakenly, and she was newly married, and she ended up being pregnant and had a baby in prison, and the child remained with her in prison. And one of the reasons that we chose to bring this film, besides the fact that it's very powerful, but many people don't realize that Palestinians are actually the longest refugees in the world.
Unbelievable. Yes. That was 3,000 Nights, and that's going to be showing at the Times Cinema. There are 2 showings for that. That's one that charges admission, but it's just $8.
Right.
Men in the Arena is another one where you're charging admission, 2 showings, one at the Times, one at the Oriental. Tell us about this one.
This is also, this is a wonderful story of 2 individuals, again, in desperate poverty in a refugee camp. They're Somalis, and but they're very skilled at soccer, and it's one of the only things that they continue to play. And it becomes sort of the only opportunity for them to try and forge a better life elsewhere. And so both of them really win scholarships to come to the United States, and so they become kind of the lifeline for their parents to help them out, as well as a source of hope for their countrymen as well.
That's fun. There's a lot of pain, I think, in our country, and there are a lot of stereotypes that are hurting people. And it seems like these get to kind of, it's through information and learning that we can begin to end some of the stereotypes that exist.
And that's really part of the reason for this whole film festival, is to bring very important issues that people might not want to go to a lecture to sit and listen about, but really through film to be able to discuss these and to highlight them. And people realize, you know what, the humanity is something that everyone shares.
And I think we have compassion in our heart. I think that sometimes politics cancels that out, and then we need to tap into our compassion, because at the end of the day, everybody just wants to be happy and understand each other.
Absolutely.
I totally agree. It was wonderful to talk to you, and thank you for the preview. I want to make sure that people understand that the films are being shown at different theaters. So UW-Milwaukee Union is showing some of the films, the Oriental, the Time Cinema, then Cardinal Stritch University also is the one hosting the Sultan and the Saint, which is the one we first mentioned. Now, the Milwaukee Muslim Film Festival is happening this Monday, April 17th through Sunday, May 7th. Be sure to check out the full list of films, because we did not touch on all of them. Go to mmfilmfest.com. Many of them are free admission. For that full list, you can also call for information, the phone number that is there on your screen. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, wonderful.
I got to get out there and see some of this. I plan to. Thank you.